everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kyndall, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPad Pro. This is the 2020 edition of the iPad Pro, so I'm going to show you guys all the apps that I have on it and also some of the accessories that I got that I think are really helpful and useful if you do have the iPad Pro. So make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And also all the accessories that I have for the iPad are going to be linked in the description box below. So let's get into the video. So the first accessory that I have is in case. This one I got off of Amazon. Basically everything that you see here is off of Amazon. This is the one I got. It's rose gold. I think it's so pretty. And it's got like this transparent background so you can see like the Apple logo. And yeah, it's really pretty. I like it. It's so sleek. And one thing that I do like about it is that it will turn on the iPad when you open it and then turn it off when you close it. But also it has like this stand on it so that you can stand it up if you want to like watch anything like Netflix or Hulu, or you're just reading something. It's really convenient to just have it be standing up. And next thing that I have is the Apple Pencil. This does not come with the iPad itself. It's additional that you have to buy, but I felt like it was useful because I wanted to use the iPad Pro for notes and drawing and all that stuff. But this is the Apple Pencil, and I bought the little case from Amazon. It has little kitten ears on it. It was really like the only one that I could find, but I'm pretty positive there's more. Again, if you like this stuff, I will leave everything in the description box below. But yeah, so I like having the holder because it makes the Apple Pencil much easier to grip. I've noticed that sometimes if I don't have the Apple Pencil on, Apple Pencil just like flies right out of my hand. So it's really convenient to have like a little holder that has some grip to it so that you have good traction and grip while you're writing. And it also comes with 2 of these little tip covers because the tips are very delicate and sensitive and do wear down. But also this case does not have like a holder for the iPad itself, but it does allow for you to like attach it right there, and you can still close it and see the pencil there. So that's really nice that it still allows for you to have the pencil there even though there's not an actual holder for it. And the next thing that I have over here is this screen protector. It's from Bersem. It's a Paperlike screen protector film. So basically it's not the actual Paperlike brand, it's just one that I found off of Amazon, but it's also way cheaper than the Paperlike one, and honestly it's so good. Like you can't even see it on the iPad itself. And honestly I hate putting on screen protectors because I get scared of like the little air bubbles that can come up if you don't do it right. But honestly, the application process was so easy, and I don't even have any of the air bubbles on the screen, which I'm so happy about because that would literally like drive me crazy. But yeah, this is a really good alternative to the Paperlike screen protector, and it also comes with 2, which is really good. And like I said, it was really inexpensive, and I got it from Amazon. The last thing that I have is very essential for the newer Apple products in general. It's a USB-C adapter, and basically it comes with like the HDMI connector here, USB ports, there's 2 of them, and then an SD card right here. And basically you just like plug it up to the bottom, and that way you can like plug up what you need. Like if you want to go to Word and you have a flash drive and you want to plug that up, you can, and it will be right there. or an HDMI, you want to connect to the TV, you can do that with this, which is really, really helpful. I like this a lot and I really recommend it just because Apple doesn't have like the USB port or the HDMI port on their laptops or anything that matters. So yeah, this is really helpful if you're in school or, you know, you have a job that requires lots of files that need transporting and yeah, so I really recommend getting one of these adapters if you don't have one already. And like I said, everything here I got off Amazon and everything will be linked down below. All right, so now I'm gonna show y'all what's on my iPad. So this is what my lock screen looks like. It's a collage that I made using Canva. And if you wanna make something similar, you can really use whatever works best for you. I just like using Canva. But I got the idea from a YouTuber. Her name is Julia, and I'll link her video down below if you want to check it out. But I like this just because it matches my case and it's neutral and it's just so pretty. I really like it a lot. But I also wanted to show y'all, like if you're on the home screen, you can double tap with your Apple Pencil and the Notes app will come up. So this is really great if you're in a rush and you just need to jot some notes down. Find it super helpful in case you don't have like Notability or Good Notes and you just want to make a quick note. I think that's a really cool feature that the iPad has to offer, especially, you know, for college students or people who are working. I think it's really cool, really awesome. I like that feature a lot. So now I'm gonna show y'all what is on my actual iPad. I have my iPad apps situated so that they're all on one screen. So the first app that I have up here is FaceTime. Don't really use FaceTime on the iPad. I normally just use my phone, but it's there. I also have the calendar app here, and my social media folder. I have Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook. I mainly use Instagram and Twitter on here. So if y'all want to follow me, this is my Instagram account. And here's my Twitter account if y'all want to follow me on there too. And then Pinterest. I like to use Pinterest just for kind of like inspiration and, you know, just something to look at sometimes. And then Facebook, I don't really use Facebook, but it's on there. Then I have the clock app. I don't have like anything on there, like no alarms or anything. It's just the clock app. And then I have photo and video stuff all in one folder. So I have photos, the camera, the Visco app, which I use for editing photos, Google Photos, which has like literally all of my photos saved on it, Photo Booth, Fonto, and PixArt. And I mainly use Fonto and PixArt for like editing thumbnails if I don't use Canva, because I also use Canva to edit the thumbnails too. But if you're looking for a way to add text or something fun to your thumbnails or any picture, really, Fonto and PixArt are really good apps. Have the Notes app here, voice memos, which I literally don't use. This is the Apple file or folder. I just put everything in here. Nothing special. I also have productivity, but this is also all just like the Apple version of Microsoft stuff on here that I don't use either. So it's just all in one folder. This is my business folder, and it just has like LinkedIn, Mighty Networks, which is an app for like networking, GroupMe, and Unifocus. And I use these two basically for work. Unifocus has my schedule, and GroupMe, I use it to talk to my coworkers. The news app, which has, you know, the news on it. It's very important to read the news, everything that's going on. So I also have Amazon. Don't really know why Amazon is in the business folder. There's nowhere really else to put it, so I just put it in the business folder. The next app that I have here is Gmail, and I also use like the mail folder itself, but I find having like all of my business stuff in one app is so much easier to read through than having the emails with all the, you know, junk mail in it. You know, I just separate them out. Then over here, I have my entertainment folder. So I have literally basically the majority of all the streaming apps on here. So I have Apple TV, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube TV, and Prime Video. And I pretty much use all of these equally, except for Apple TV. Don't really watch anything on there. But I've been using Disney Plus a lot lately just because it has, Hamilton on it. Recently put Hamilton on there, and I've been really big fan of that. So I've watched it twice. I really recommend it. And yeah. So the next one I use is school, and I have in the school folder Canvas, which is what my school uses for like all of our classes. I have Google Docs, which I use to, write essays, take notes sometimes, all of that. It's all saved. I've had it for a long time. All of my schoolwork is on there. I have Duolingo just because I like to learn new languages, Kyndall app, because my textbooks are on there. If you have digital textbooks, make sure you guys check Amazon. They sometimes have it, and the Kyndall app is great because you can search through it and find exactly what you're looking for. I have Sheets. It's basically just like doing spreadsheets, but for Google. I have Socratic. The Socratic app is really good. Basically, you just take a picture of like the question that you're trying to look for or answer, and it will, try its best to find the answer. It's really helpful if you're stuck on a question and you just need like a quick way to look it up. Quizlet is probably like my favorite app to use for school. I use it basically for everything. It helps me so much with like memory recognition and all of that. So if you are like a high school student or a college student, I really recommend getting the Quizlet app. It's really great. 10 out of 10 recommend. I have Canon Print in here just because my printer is wireless. So basically I have to print through that app. Poll Everywhere is basically what some of my professors use to track attendance. So you have to like answer questions, and sometimes those same questions will be on the test, which are great, and all of the responses are saved so you can go back and look at it. Google Translate, like I said, I'm really into like different languages and stuff, so I have that. Xoxo is just like the Kyndall app, except it's kind of through like my school's Barnes and Noble. So I get like the digital app or the digital book, and it will be loaded onto Xoxo. And I just find it really helpful just because it's just like the Kyndall app and you can search whatever you're looking for. And then I have GoodNotes 5 here, and I was like kind of playing around earlier, but this is basically what I use to take notes. I have different notebooks on here, and I know there's like kind of like a Notability versus GoodNotes. I just have GoodNotes just because I like how I can have like their own notebook on here. I think that's really helpful for my organization. I'm like so organized, it's not even funny, but it's just really helpful to have them all in here. And then you can pick your own notebook, create, and then you can write on it like hi, subscribe, like, comment. But if you are in a rush, or your professor is talking so fast and you need to move something, you can go here to lasso, circle it, and then you can move it up, which I think is really helpful because sometimes your professor makes like, oh, like back to this point up here, and then your writing is like all the way down here and the point is all the way up here, and you're like, really? It's easy to just like move it up. So that's all for the school folder. Next thing I have is Procreate. I've been messing around in Procreate, but I'm not like a pro at it, so I'll watch some YouTube videos and learn it. The next thing that I have is Canva, and basically on Canva you can just make like, media posts or flyers and logos and collages, like I said, and really anything on here. It's probably the best app. I use it a lot for like marketing purposes and ads and cards and all that, so that's really great. I like this one a lot. Next thing that I have is Paintly. And if you saw my last video, the unboxing of my MacBook video, you saw me do Paintly. And basically what Paintly is just like a coloring book, but it's paint by numbers. So you just select which one you want to do, and then the colors match the numbers, so you just match the numbers, and it's really fun. It's kind of relaxing. I like doing this if I don't have anything to do. And the last app that I have on here is YouTube Studio, and that just helps me keep track of analytics, and I respond to your comments on there. And yeah, so down here in the dock I have messages. I don't really text a lot on my iPad, but if somebody does text me, it does pop up on my iPad and I can respond to them if I want. I have Safari, the music, Apple Music app. I love listening to music on here. I love the way that it looks. Just looks so sleek. And then the Mail app, like I said, just has all of my other accounts that aren't really related to like business or school in it. And then last but not least is the Files app, and basically it just has all the files that I save onto my iPad. So that is everything that's on my iPad. Alright everyone, so that is all for the what's on my iPad video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and make sure you leave a comment down below. And finally, don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell down there to be notified every time that I post a video. See you guys in the next video. Bye.